Shalom Aleichem. Mishnah continues for day Koach, day 28 of the Omer. We are in Sotah, chapter 5, Mishnah 4. Now, we started this chapter with a drasha that just like the water can punish a Sotah if she was guilty of adultery, it also punishes the man she was with, and they proposed different Drashot for that. And then we got on to yesterday, Bo Bayom, Darsh Rabbi Akiva. On that same day, they were proposing all these Drashot. And again, this is an episode described in chapter 4 of the Gemara in Brachot, when Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah took over the yeshiva, the biggest base midrash, and let in a lot of people who had not been able to come in before, and they had new drashot that day. So Mishnah Daled, Bo Bayom, that same day, Darsh Rabbi Akiva, Az Yashir Moshe Uvnei Yisrael et the Shirazot Lashem Vayomru Lemor, the famous shirat hayam, the song sung at the crossing of the Red Sea. Now, Rabbi Akiva points out the extra words here. She'ein Talmud lomar lemor. The Torah doesn't have to tell you lemor, they said. It says vayomru, and they spoke lemor, saying. So that's extra. So ma Talmud lomar lemor. So why is there this quote-unquote extra word? There are no extra words. There's not even an extra letter, an extra tag in the Sefer Torah. Melamed is to teach us. Shahayu Yisrael onin acharav shel Moshe. The Jewish people were answering after Moshe's words, after his song, al kol davar davar, on each word or each phrase, kikorin et hallel, like those who are responding when the leader of the service is saying hallel. Now, there's a discussion in the Gemara how they used to say hallel. We still have sort of a remnant of this during the part of hallel that we say Rosh Chodesh. We say Hodu Lashem Ki Tov, Ki le'olam chasto, and then the leader says Yomar na Yisrael, and everyone answers Ki le'olam chasto. So that Ki le'olam chasto refrain is repeated as an answer to what the leader is saying. So there's discussion, maybe the first pasuk, the first sentence of each paragraph of each Tehillim, they would repeat after each sentence that the leader was saying, the Chazan was saying as he progressed. Lechach nemar lemor. So Rabbi Akiva teaches that's why it says lemor. Now, this innovative song of Moshe Rabbeinu turns out to be the basis. I mean, it's a loose basis for a whole genre of worship music where the choir is answering after the cantor, and also blues and soul. They get into this. But you should know Az Yashir is also a drasha in Sanhedrin because that's future tense. Then Moshe will sing. And it's a source for Techiyat HaMetim in the Torah that the concept of the resurrection of the dead is in the Torah. It's hinted to in the Torah itself that Moshe in the future will lead Am Yisrael in song. We should see it very soon. The Mishnah continues. Rabbi Nechemia Omer, Rabbi Nechemia disagrees. Rabbi Akiva says, Kekorin Shema. They recited the shirat hayam like reading Shema, meaning they all said it together, and miraculously, all of the men, women, and children there, they miraculously knew the words. The revelation, the nevuah was so profound, they knew the same words Moshe was saying as Moshe sung them. They sang it together. Lo koren el hallel, not a call and response like we read the hallel. On to Mishnah Hey, Bo Bayom, that same day, Darsh Rabbi Yehoshua ben Horkanus. Rabbi Yehoshua, the son of Horkanus, he had a drasha lo avad Iyov at the Kadosh Baruch Hu ele me'ahava. That Iyov, the famous Job, the book of Job, he suffered tremendously and still believed in Hashem and admitted everything came from Hashem, even though he lost his entire fortune and family and fame. So he served Hashem out of love. Shneimar, as the pasuk says, Hen yiktaleni, if Hashem would indeed kill me, lo ayahel, to him I would still long. He was longing for Hashem. He loved Hashem. He wanted to be close to Hashem. But dying to var shakul. But you could still say that, it's equal. Maybe it was love, maybe not. It could say lo ani mitzape. It could mean to him I am yearning, I am awaiting. O enui mitzape. Or it could mean lo with an aleph. So lamed vav means to him, but lamed aleph means not. So it could mean for him I'm not yearning. So there's another step to his drasha, Talmud Lomar. So the Torah also states, Od egva lo aser tumati mimeni. So in Yov chapter 27, he says, until I perish, I will not remove my perfection from me. So he had no doubt. Yov had no doubt that it was from Hashem, and he still served Hashem with longing and with love and with a desire to be connected to Rebbeinu Shalom. Bilamed shema ahava asa. So we see Yov did everything out of love. Amar Rabbi Yeshua. So Rabbi Yeshua, this is the elder Rabbi Yeshua, the Rebbe of Rabbi Akiva. And he comments on this drasha of Rabbi Yeshua ben Horkanus. He says, Mia goli afar meinecha, Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai. I wish someone could remove the dirt from your eyes. Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai, who had already passed away, Sha'ita Dorish Kol Yamecha, you used to make a drasha, Shlo Avad Eov et the Makam Ele Miyira. You said Eov served from fear. Shneimar Ish Tam V'Yashar Yirei Elohim V'Sor Mirah. Because it says he was a perfect man and upright and afraid of Hashem and turning from evil, which implies he only turned away from evil because he was afraid of getting punished by Hashem. V'alo Yeshua, Talmid Talmidcha, and your grand Talmud, because this Yeshua ben Hyrcanus was a Talmud of Rabbi Akiva, who we explained yesterday is considered a Talmud of Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai. Limed, he's teaching us, Shemei Ahava Asa, that Eov serving out of Ahava. So what's the difference? So Ahava is a higher level. If someone's doing a mitzvah, giving tzedakah because they're afraid of getting whacked, that's good, but it's a higher level to do it because you want to do the will of Hashem and you want closeness to Hashem. It's very important to look at the Rambam in Hilchot Tshuva. So in Tshuva, he gets into serving out of Ahava versus Yira, and he says that really serving out of Yira is appropriate for a lot of people, and it's very important to avoid doing averot and to do mitzvot. And eventually, once they've attained that level, you can start working on the level of serving Hashem from Ahava, from a desire to be close. Yeshua Chachem, sei gesund.